So this couple moved abroad and the wife changed. According to this man, he paid for her education abroad, supported her every step of the way. But now she says he's holding her back. Imagine building someone up only for them to emotionally check out of the marriage at the most crucial time of your life or in the phase of your relationship. This is particularly a sad story, but let's listen to it. So welcome back to another episode of Ask Me. This series is where we dive into real, relatable, raw, and sometimes complicated relationship stories sent in anonymously by viewers. Today's story is one that many immigrant couples can relate to. And if you've got a story or you got a question burning in your heart of your own or someone else, use the link in the description of this bio and you can send it, share it anonymously. We might feature yours in the next episode, and it just helps people to weigh in their thoughts, counsel, and one thing we can also do here is just to offer tips and advice, but we can signpost you for counseling or therapy where needed. Now let's get into the story, because I'm sure you can't wait to hear the details. So it reads, we moved abroad 3 years ago. I came first and then my wife joined later on a dependent visa. I worked multiple jobs to make ends meet. I saved aggressively and eventually paid for her to go back to school and get a degree so she could have better career prospects. At first, we were a team. She was appreciative, she was supportive, she was even excited about our future together. But as time went on and she started getting recognition at work, things changed. She became cold. She started spending more time with new friends, staying out late without explanation, and brushing off my concerns as insecurity. I discovered she's been having an emotional affair with a colleague. She claims it's not physical, just someone she connects with better. She also says she's outgrown me and that I don't understand the version of her she's becoming. I'm heartbroken. I left everything behind for us. I built her up only for her to slowly push me out. She now says she needs space to figure out what she really wants. I don't know what to do, whether to fight for my marriage or walk away with my dignity. I'm not sure they have kids because he didn't mention any issue of having kids. They've been married for 3 years and moved abroad, and all this is happening. What do you think? Clarity over emotion. I'll say pause and really clarify what you want long term. Separate from this emotional roller coaster. So decide, what do you want? Do I want peace to reign? Do I want to get back to my wife again? Do I want to make this marriage work? You need to have a why because that is going to carry you through this journey of restoration with your wife. This is a burdening one because I've had it happen a lot to immigrants, relocating, and then things just go sour. I'll still say you should go see a marriage counselor to try unpack what's really happening, what she's thinking on her end. Is it a phase you would want to walk through with her, but you'd certainly need help? Open communication is what you would not want to suffer between you. Express how you feel, how hurt you feel for you not being the choice she's going for to emotionally connect. Because if she's connecting better with someone, that means there is a lapse somewhere. I would say you should openly communicate and express your heart to her, express your emotions, let her know the result of her actions, how it's making you feel. I can't just forget the line of this story where the man wrote, "I don't know what to do." Should I fight for my marriage or walk away with my dignity? What do you think? What do you think? What should this man do? Life happens, I know, but why my major answer would be for you to seek counseling is because there's usually another side of the story from the other person. So most times it doesn't help if you just judge based on the story from one side, especially when it has to do with the one two parties are involved in marriage. Like I said, express your heart honestly, but really calmly, trying to avoid accusatory language. And if you're not married out there, I'll say don't ignore emotional red flags. Emotional cheating is a breach of trust. Don't downplay your pain, trying to keep your peace. If it's something you can sense or you can see just before you get married, it's something definitely worth mentioning or worth talking about. So seek counseling and try to rejuvenate that marriage. I'm sure that a counselor will be in the best place to speak to both of you, and you'll be amazed what she might even be going through that you don't know. And there's definitely other side to the story. This one was definitely a lot to process. As you can see, I'm even short of words at some point because it's a real story, and that's what we talk about here. Stories like this just reminds us that love alone is not enough, especially for immigrant couples. I usually say that because I'm in that shoe, trying to balance a lot, culture, expectation, real pressures abroad. So if this touched you, or if this made you reflect on your own relationship, let's talk about it in the comments. Drop a comment. What do you think this man should do? What questions should he be asking? What measures should he put in place to help his mental health, to help bring back his sanity? And please, offer some word of wisdom, some encouragement, possibly share a different perspective. Share it. Someone out there might really need to hear what you've got to say. And if you're going through something and you want to share it anonymously, there's a link on the bio of this video. So just use the link, share your story, and we'll talk about it. Your story is definitely something that could help someone else. So please don't hoard it. And thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, turn on the bell so you don't miss the next one. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you right on that one. My name is Mabel Shunton, and this is Ask Me series. Real love, real talk, real stories. I'll see you in that next video, that next episode. Click it.